Hello everybody, this is Hentai here with LEGO Transformers Flyfull Commander. And here we have all the components of them. And so let us begin into their transformation. Okay, so what we're first going to start off with is we're going to start off with this boy here, because he has a bit of an easier means of changing. So what we're going to do is separate these two white pieces. And then, hold on, I gotta give myself some more room to operate. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna detach these. These are gonna move on down, but off to the side a bit. This way we can plug these pieces on in, and then also detach these pieces into creating one arm like this. And what we're gonna also do to make sure it stays nice and snug like is we're gonna plug this piece right here, just like so, along with this piece right here. What we're then gonna do is just plug this piece right in here. You can rotate it however you want. I tend to go with something like that just to give it more like a finger-like look. And also just move this piece on back a bit, just like so. There we have one arm all done. Do the same thing to the other side. So just okay, come on. Detach that. Rotate. Move up and rotate. Plug that in. And plug that piece on in. Plug that in. Plug this in, and then you want to move that up. Rotate that a little bit. Okay. There you have the arms all done. So now what we're going to do is work on the torso a bit. And so the torso component is going to be the leader. So what we're going to first start off with is detaching its jetpack. For right now, this will be a weapon in combined mode. And so what we're going to do for the body is, or for the torso basically, is we're going to move these like this. Detach this gray piece and rotate that out of the way. Plug the gray piece back in. And create a makeshift jetpack using the heel spurs of the heels of the robot mode itself, without really trying to make the camera fall. And then what we're then going to do is just hold on. Is to do what we would do as if we were doing as if we were changing it into his jet mode. Before moving these two pieces up like this, and yes, his body will be upside down, meaning the legs will become the shoulder joints, and his head will become parts of the legs. Okay. And so now, what we're also going to do is we're now going to work on the parts of the legs and the components that are going to help with connecting the arms. That being made out of this good chunk boy. So give me a second to at least get them oriented correctly for this. Alright, so what we're going to do first is detach this green piece here. If we can. Come on. Just like so. We are then going to basically fillet him in half, basically. So just take off all the parts of one side, and then just keep the rest on the other side. So give me a second. And do that. The one thing that we are going to detach will be this piece. This piece will help connecting the head. Help with connecting the head at the very least. So what we're going to do is, give me a second to get the other side set up. Or the combination. So just get that there, get that there, get that in there, get that in there, and then click this piece on in there. Okay. So what we're going to do in order to get the legs into combination mode is we're going to start off with, well, first off we're just going to take these off. These are going to become the shoulder joints. But we are then going to move those down and move these out of the way. So this way we can operate a bit easier. Move these on up, just like this. Then you want to basically grab these. These pieces are just going to fold back a bit, just like that. As these two will become the toes, or parts of the toes at least. So just go something like that. Then move this on in a bit more. And finally we're going to plug this piece right here. And this is going to lay down just like that. And so that's how you want one leg to look. So do the same thing to the other side. So just detach that. Move that down. Create some toes. And detach this. Put that there. And go you on it. Create your second toe. Plug that right there. Just angle you on down. Before we just plug you on in like that. Alright, there you got the legs all done. And so now to combine them, you're basically just going to connect these like that, angle these in, and then do the same thing to the other side, because the one that's going to be connecting them will be give me a second, will be red runner via these pieces. So just plug this piece on in, and that's how you want that to look. So do the same thing to the other side. So come on. There we go. There we have that all done. Now to work on the shoulder joints, what we're going to first start off with is basically, hold on, let me move you back a bit. We're going to first start off by detaching these. You then want to move these on up to the shoulder joints. Turn them around and then move the shoulder joints on up a bit more. You then want to grab ordering the weapons, move them down to looking like a bit of a chest plate armor. And then plug the red pieces, plug those on in and not detach that. Okay, let's not do that. That'd be bad. Okay. Okay. And so there we have that done. So we can now grab that piece and hold on. Grab right on. The correct arm that is. This piece is gonna okay. Oh, okay. So then just plug the arm on in. Plug the brown piece in back. Before grabbing this piece, just connecting that together. Alright. And just move these two pieces into the back. Drag that to help connect the shoulder joints in place. And so we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So just plug this piece on in. We're then going to detach this. Move that on over. Rotate. Make that in. Move that on down. Detach. Plug that in. Plug that on in. And then we plug this on in. Yes. Okay. Now what we're going to now do is we're going to work on the armor plus the head. So for the head, what you're going to do is just plug this piece on in and plug this piece on in to looking like an air mask. And for Sunblazer here, what you're going to do for him is basically you're going to pry his legs off if you can. And then what we're going to do from there, well, yeah. What we're going to first off with is moving the legs on up a bit. Oh, not the legs, but these pieces on up. And then move these on up a bit. Oh, okay, come on, plug in. There we go. And then move these on up as well. These pieces, okay, yeah, these are good. That's good, that's good. Okay, so now what we're then going to do is basically plug these on in. Just okay, okay, I see how it is. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so what we're going to actually just do is just plug these on in to the shoulder joint, and I'm plugging it in the wrong way. I'm an idiot. Okay, so then just plug that in there, just like so. Yeah, just like so. So now we're going to do the same thing to the other side. I'll move that on up. Move this on up. And then just split this in half. Plug that in. And plug that on in. And then for this piece, we're going to basically, for the head of Sunblazer, we're going to rotate what was originally the face down and then flip the feet on up. And this will just basically get us to or just fold it up entirely and just plug it in right in there before lifting those legs up into looking a bit more like more of an armored vest. Now for the rest of Red Runner, we're going to change him back into his alt mode, as the alt mode is going to be the rest of the jetpack. So just give me a second. So just rotate that, plug that in there. And plug that in there. Plug that there. And plug that here. Move that down. And get those two on top of that piece. And then just rotate again. Plug that in. Rotate. Plug that underneath. And plug that on in. Alright. And now just turn you around and just plug this piece on in if we can. There we go. Now we have his jetpack on, and for him to grab his sword, was two-bladed sword. Just plug it on in. I like to do it onto this arm if I can. And let me see. Okay, move that up a bit. Okay, yeah. Or maybe I could just try it upside down. Come on. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Plug in. Plug. And then. Just plug it. Okay, well, guess we're gonna have to move his sword to his jetpack right now, since it ain't gonna be plugging in. We're gonna just be top heavy. I plug you there. So, what do you want out of me? Get that back up there. No, what is it? Said I want you off. I said get you back up in there. So okay. Okay. Yeah. We'll just plug it into his shoulder for right now. For a sword. That's his sword right there. God dang it. Oh, it's also covering up his face. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Got it back onto his shoulder. Got it into his shoulder pad still. There we have Flyfull Commander in combined mode. And so this has been Hindsight signing out.